Oh hey, my name is Tendo, and I am a reseller, more of a thrifter really, if you want to break it down into some sort of Venn diagram or percentage chart. I definitely spend most of my time thrifting, but we gotta sell the thrifted stuff to make, you know, rent, whatever. But today I'm gonna go to the Goodwill Bins, my tip-top sourcing place. It's the best. If you haven't heard of it, just stick around, I'll show it to you. And then I'm gonna go take the stuff that I sourced to one of my antique mall booths where I resell stuff. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if there's anything in my storage unit to take over there since we're going. And that's overwhelming because it's such a wreck. We got some toys to take. Goodwill Bins, antique mall, stick around. A little bit of Bins, a little bit of sweet tea. Hello. Sure.
I drove 3 hours to see you.
Oh, really?
You don't have the baby yet.
No, I don't have it.
Oh my God.
With his mom.
Well, I'll tell you who. Can we take a picture?
Sure.
Where's my mom? I found her in the car.
No hurry, I'll be here for a while. Look at that old conductor there. Architect. Pomade. Rubber chicken. I've got a problem. I filled this up with books. There's a handful of good regular fantasy novels in here, but almost all these are like smutty fantasy romance novels. Not just romance novels, but in the vein of sort of fantasy, vampires, you know, Tolkien like high fantasy. And I just know in my heart they're all 50 cents a piece. I can sell them for $3, $3.50 at my antique mall pretty regularly. Anytime you can have a whole bunch of one thing at the antique mall, it's always a good thing. So I should do it. But man, this is probably $35, $45 worth of books. But I mean, well, let me do the math. We'll do the math. Times 4 times 3, 25. It's about $585 in sales. It's pretty good profit. I mean, I'm gonna think about it, but I'm definitely gonna get these two Leonard Skinner sheet, or Alabama, not Leonard Skinner, I'm dumb, sheet music, and then Taylor Swift sheet music. Super into that. And then this is pretty cool running log book. Listen, I'm intrigued, I love the idea of it, but I'm not gonna do it because I can't even remember to turn my Strava app off that's tracking my runs, my walks. Every time, I leave it going for days. Exactly $37 worth of books. Raising Arizona on VHS. Let's go. Got out of there with this bag for about 30 bucks. It's probably gonna spill everywhere. Here we are. I didn't even pay for my regular stuff. Which is not to say I stole it. I left it in there, I gotta go back in. Probably gonna get out of here though and go to the antique mall. You really can't decide though if I'm gonna put those books in the antique mall here or the one back home. And I'm not gonna lie, it makes me anxious, but I'm spilling the connects. Makes me anxious, but you gotta spend it to make money. I got a little distracted. Didn't film a lot of the pricing, but I've priced 100 of these books. How you doing? Baby dog. I'm gonna not put the game stuff in here yet. I'm gonna keep it all together at home. I don't know what to do with those yet. Lego. I bought at the bins today. I'm trying to make a big old box of it to start selling it in bulk again. Oh yeah, t-shirt, I forgot. I'm gonna take that to the other mall. That's a bad idea. I don't know. Okay, that's almost everything. VHS connects. deciding what to do. I'm thinking about taking half the front of this rack and doing a bunch of these books. So for now, while there's a bunch that grab people's attention and people know we have them, it's hard to say. I have 18 of these metal shelves.
I hate the metal shelves.
Well, yeah, I don't love the way they look, but for a workshop, they were amazing. Okay. You know, what's the liquor store here? Lightning? They gave them to me. They were just like, come get them. I came out. They were, and it took half
We'll be there.
Yeah. I got a buddy that's a driver for them, and he's always, they're always throwing stuff away, and he's always like, Dallas will take it.
Dallas isn't good at the liquor store, good to know.
Yeah, never had to drop alcohol in my life. But the liquor store loves me. How did I not know this existed? Kid Fit? I'm sure I've seen this in a while before and said the same thing. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like we might have played this as a joke online one time. But anyways, does that belong in the We Fit collection? I'm gonna go with no. Finally, a Goodwill, if it isn't my same 2 or 3 Goodwill. Henderson, Kentucky. I've bought a lot of stuff here over the years. $5. I'm a little bit tempted to just buy all of them. I'm not, but you know, one of these days they'll show up at the big Goodwill bins. It'll be closer to 50 cents a piece. They're all $1 a piece. And honestly, it's not something I want to mess with, but Antique Mall, I've put about 20 of them in, and maybe all but 5 have sold. Somebody wants them. I mean, I put, what did I put on, $3? I don't know, no, they're also not in the best shape. Peel box. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You have a good day.
In all the times past when I've said, you know, don't go crazy sending stuff to the P.O. box. We don't need much, etc., etc. I meant that. By and large, I meant that. But I'd be lying if I didn't admit I was somewhat excited at the prospect of old Bob sending us another package. He's been a homie since day one. Don't even know the guy. Never seen him that I know of, I think. Never met him. He be sending wild stuff to the P.O. box, brother. Wild. So we're going to go home and open that. It's really heavy, too. It's so heavy. And, jank this old car, I got some sweet tea to soothe my sorrows. Bob's package is very clearly media mail, which means there is definitely some sort of books or magazines or something in here. I can't even imagine. So let's get it open. Oh, buddy. Holy crap. What? Is it all of them? Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Don't spill, don't spill. Space station. Let's go. Oh, now we gotta look at all this. Bob, if there's a note in here, I've probably buried it. Star Wars novel. Look at all these Blu-ray, dude. Dude. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. These are good ones. Did you wrap these, Bob? Or did you buy them like this? Animal House. This is all good. Ghostbusters, The Thing. That's awesome. Batman Ninja, that's a good one. That's awesome. I'm overwhelmed. The Mummy trilogy on Blu-ray. Let's go. I almost want to keep that. Bourne trilogy. Scooby-Doo, Star Trek. Stephen King thriller collection. That's awesome. Shawshank. Dreamcatcher, and The Shining. Let's go. Star Wars, Star Trek. Yogi Bear. Let's go. These Pokemon manga are awesome. Star Wars. Bruce Lee, let's go. Superman 5-film collection. all of the old Christopher Reeve ones up to the Brandon Routh one. That's awesome. Let's go. Widescreen too, that's crazy. Oh, a bunch of the Star Trek movies. Well, this is going to help replenish some space in my antique mall. Bob, if there was a note in there and I lost it, I apologize. I kind of made a mess of that one. Also, thank you for the bubble wrap. I'm overwhelmed by this. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Bob. You always send the craziest stuff. Straight to the antique mall with this stuff, which is fitting, this being an antique mall video. I'm getting to the point where I'm happy where that booth I was at today is. It still needs 3 times as much as is in there, but I'm going every week to the bins and filling up a shelf, so it's working out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, turn those notifications on, pretty please, because we do post daily videos here, so you can come back tomorrow and hang out with us just the same. Also, please consider joining us while we live stream games. We do it every night. That's on the same stream goes to Twitch and our YouTube channel, Shark TENDO, so the link below, you can watch that either place. It's the best way you can help support us around here. And for the whole month of September, subs over on Twitch are 25% off, so consider coming hang out with us over there. Either way, I'll see you on stream. I'll see you tomorrow here. And tell either one of those guys, peace out.
I wanna go to the thrift store. I wanna buy you all the pretty things. So is it gonna be dishes or dresses? Or should we buy